In case you missed it, you're allowed to be hot, smart, and rich. So let's get into it. So ballsy. I literally just put on my iPhone without seeing if I'm properly filming, but we're going to fuck around and find out. I think that is my new favorite slogan. Hi, angels. Welcome to another episode of Hot, Smart, Rich, the show. No longer just the podcast, because today we are going to do something completely different. You're going to come with me to London, England. And I was thinking a lot about success and starting new things. And the best part, if you are not yet a creator or you're not yet an entrepreneur, but you want to be, is the beginning. Because you can literally fuck around and find out. You can experiment, you can talk about what you're passionate about, see what sticks. And for me, travel is such a big part of my life, independently and with Courtney, my partner. I feel like for the next few months, we're going everywhere from Japan, South Korea, Hawaii. We're going to spend so much time in Europe this summer that being on the road is just in my lifestyle and it's in my DNA. So I wanted to take you guys along with me to London, England, where you're still going to be able to see the way that I actually operate and do business, but in a different format. So, little disclaimer, if you are not watching on YouTube or Spotify, navigate over to those platforms just for this one. There are a lot of sit downs that I'm going to explain, like how did our meeting with Unilever Ventures go? What are they focusing on? What did I wear to certain meetings? What do I feel like is the best way to get work done when you're remote? But there's also a lot of visual stuff in this podcast. And I think that's what's so beautiful about building a hot, smart, rich life is it's not all just like wisdom or questions. Like there's a lot of visual creative stuff in here that I was super excited to film. So I am excited to just fuck around and find out and see if this is something that you guys like. I loved it. I loved being in London, England, despite having just had my breast augmentation. I, even looking back at Megan's episode, was so swollen. Like, I could not fit into anything other than one pair of pants, which you guys have seen multiple times me talking about because I'm obsessed with them. But it was hard. Like, you're wearing these compression garments that make you feel like you don't even really know the sensations of your body. And at some points in your body, you don't, because literally, like, your sensation was taken away for a period of time. I was super inflamed, and throughout all of that, I still had such a great trip. I don't know if I would have booked the trip had I done my diligence properly and understood just like how serious of a surgery this was and how hard my body was going to feel afterwards. But nonetheless, it was such a productive week. I met with everybody from portfolio companies to potential prospective LPs, had meetings with Lucky Number 3 and Unilever Ventures. Did get to go to some really cool health startups. That is part of my job, seeing what's trending. You're going to see me go to Neko Health or Neko Health, which was started by the founder of Spotify. It is the future of healthcare. I am going to do a whole separate video on that experience because as somebody that has had a lot of health challenges and problems my whole life, it was truly the first time I have felt a sense of anxiety leave my body after being a hypochondriac. You intimately understand your body like no other health practitioner has ever been able to do for me. You're doing everything from blood work, scans, mole mapping. You are doing obviously like metabolic, not obviously. I've never had this done for me. You're doing metabolic conditioning just by taking scans of your veins and like how fast, I guess, your blood is moving. There was parts I didn't even understand. But long story short, London, England was such a great way for me to just like tap into being a consumer, tap into the network there. So much business happens in Europe. But the best part of my week was definitely meeting all of the HSR angels that came out to join the juice on my last night. I can't believe 30 of you came. Like, when I think about that, it is truly amazing. And the very exciting announcement that we actually moved up in the launch schedule because of that event is the global HSR WhatsApp channel. You guys have been asking me for years to have a place where you guys can connect with each other. And I think when we trialed Slack way back in the day, it didn't work for me because this is not a way to like contact just me. It's a way to like build community in cities across the world with other ambitious, driven women who are over being unwell and honestly want to become the most financially independent, strong, successful, celebrated women that they can be. And this is the place for you to do that. I want you guys to share podcast recommendations, events going on in your city, updates about your startups, working remotely sessions, and this meetup in London was definitely like the kick in the butt that I needed to just launch it and get going. So there's going to be a global channel for everybody. And then we're actually going to have a few different cities. So like London, Toronto, which are the most international, obviously Toronto, LA, San Francisco, New York, and Austin. And then there's so much more to come with these global cities and meetups, but let's go to London, England, and please give me your feedback. As always, I'm here to build this community with you guys. And if you haven't already, please, please, please rate and review the podcast. That is all that I am going to ask of you. I'm literally going to start like begging, so don't make me do that, and make me the happiest ever this Wednesday. Let's go to London, England, bitches. Hi guys, good morning vlog. Just got to London, England. I can't even really say it's the morning, even though I just ate breakfast as we were landing, but it's 6:30 in the night here. Courtney just went out to go do a little gym workout, which I still can't do after surgery, which is definitely a lot harder after a full day of traveling. I feel like I got a little bit more swollen for sure on the flight after I feel like I was making so much progress, but I just took a shower. Quick thing before I put this away, this is the best primer I have ever used. It is like my new religion. It keeps your makeup on so well. You need this. It's from Milk Makeup. I feel like I was making so much progress on my swelling, and then getting onto a flight, and it was actually a very quick flight. It was only 9 hours and 30 minutes, but you just swell up so much more, and not with a huge ability to walk yet since it's only been day 10. I'm just going to unpack, get ready, maybe meditate, and then take you guys with us to dinner in London. Okay, I have to do a quick intermission to show you what you have to wear for like at least a month. This is the compression suit. You are so swollen that like everywhere is compressed. I have to wear underpants over it because there's a hole for when you first finish surgery that you can easily go to the bathroom, but this has to fit underneath everything that I'm wearing this week in London, including a wedding dress, or a dress to a wedding, not my own wedding, but wish me luck. It's a work dress.
It's like a work dress.
Like, is it, this looks like, no. Okay. Daddy leads our family. That's what his job is. I love laughing with you. We're going to dinner now. We are going to Leeds to the soccer game right now. Courtney, are you excited?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What are you eating?
I'm just trying to have my breakfast in peace. Oh, hi. I'm having a jet lag vitamin.
You're having a jet lag night. Okay, yeah, so we do this. Anyway, so we do this jet lag program called Fly Kit, and we've flown now to India, Taiwan, and London with 0 jet lag. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:45 in the morning, and we feel great. Did you get 8 hours of sleep?
No.
How many hours of sleep did you get?
7:30.
That's a big difference according to Courtney Reed.
It is, but it's just enough to be passable.
Do you want to say anything to the vlog this morning?
No, I didn't even know I was vlogging. I just thought I was here, but okay. Nice to see you, vlog. Didn't really know you were gonna be with us so much.
Okay guys, we just made it to the Leeds Stadium just in time for the game to start. We did miss lunch, but we're about to go watch in the chairman's suite, so let's go. Okay, so this is the little corner that we first met up on in London after Paris when you invited me back. Remember, you couldn't get enough of me?
Get enough of you.
And we're back here. And we're about to go to dinner.
All right.
That's a really good juice. I'm gonna give it a 8 out of 10 because it's a little warm.
Yeah, pretty good.
8.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
I just decided to do a meetup with HSR while I'm in England. So we are scoping out the location. We're gonna meet at this Joe and the Juice for like an hour with HSR Angels while I'm here. Hi guys, I'm wearing my post-surgical outfit to go grab coffee to finish getting ready before the wedding. It's in an hour, so I've done the best I can at my own makeup, but let's go finish getting ready and then let's go to Bryony and Casper's wedding. So this is what I'm wearing to the wedding. It's basically all I could fit into. Oof, hard fitting into here, but just a very classic chic look. Why do you look so good in a tux? It's to get done. Here, move your hands.
You have to pull it down.
Okay. Wow, look at me. Oh my God, I can't even handle it. You look so good in a tux. vlog. Good morning. Even though it's not the morning, it is 3 o'clock and I just got back to the hotel room. The wedding was last night and it was literally stunning. And then we slept until like 10, got up and went and got matcha number 1. This is my third of the day. This is from Tees. This is like my favorite place in London. We ordered some room service, which is still in the room, and then we went to a meeting with Unilever Ventures, which is based in London. I had a lunch meeting with Veronica, my friend, who's a big investor in sustainability and climate tech, who Courtney also knows because her father invested into M13. And so we all just caught up. He had to leave a little bit earlier, and then Veronica and I finished lunch, which was really cool. It was at this place, Sketch, which I feel like is kind of an iconic London place, but the bathrooms feel like an art piece, so I just like love seeing new things when I'm here. The trip has been like such a good mix of business and pleasure, and it's also just so fun being in a relationship now that like merge the world. So I'm doing stuff with M13. I actually was an influencer or creator for M13 companies before I even met Courtney, and so now that we're together, it's fun being able to like go to meetings together but also be super independent. So he actually leaves tomorrow to go to Poland. I'm flying back to LA on Thursday after staying with my best friend Sophie. But I've learned so much this trip already, which is why I just love getting out of your hometown and exploring new things. So my friend Veronica is like all in the health longevity space in London, and there's been some really cool clinics that have opened up. So there's this one place, Neko Health, which I'm gonna try to get into before I leave, which is like a full body scan. And she was saying that especially for someone like me who has a bunch of moles, like it's incredible. And then there's another place called Clarity Clinics, which I put in my newsletter, that Scooter Braun's ex-CAL Cohen opened, which is to basically transfuse all of the microplastics out of your blood, and the clinic just opened in London. So I'm gonna try to see it before I leave. I've just had like such a good trip seeing friends. We're going to go tonight for a little date night to the 22, which is definitely one of the places that we fell in love this past summer. We stayed there and we just like kept extending my trip because neither one of us wanted to leave each other. And then my friends Nish and Sif, who run Array, are gonna come and meet us for a little nightcap, but no alcohol. I'm so swollen. Really need to chill and have like a hot lemon water. So the wedding was amazing. It was so beautiful to have such an intimate, like 100-person, stunning reception and actual ceremony. I learned so much stuff that I feel like you can do really well for a small wedding. Fun fact is that Courtney hates getting housekeeping in hotel rooms. I guess just so much stuff has gone missing, but I feel like I can't go longer than 3 days. So we have a rule that if we're staying longer than 3 nights in a hotel, I can get housekeeping on that night. So I'm about to sneak housekeeping in. I'm gonna stay in the room and do some computer work before I go back out and run some errands when they're done. And then I have some meetings with the time zone at like 7 p.m. tonight before we go for dinner, date night, and drinks, hot lemon water drinks. But yeah, let's get to work. Good morning vlog. I am just sneaking out of my compression garments. This is day, it's like day 4 or 5 of London. Courtney just left to go to Poland, and I'm about to do my makeup before I also check out and go stay with my best friend Sophie, who lives down the street in Mayfair. I've had the best trip, and initially I was so nervous to be here right after surgery because when I was still in LA, like a week post-op, I felt kind of depressed, which I heard happens after surgery, but forcing myself to get on a flight and be here and go to events and get dressed up, even though I have literally worn the same pair of pants every single day. Like, you need these pants. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. Compression garments fit under them. Like, I just feel like I'm back to normal in a way that I don't think I would have if I had stayed in LA. So being away has been amazing. I have 2 days solo without Courtney, and now they've become jam-packed, which I'm so excited about because I cannot believe I'm gonna say this, I got into Neko Health, which is a new like body health wellness clinic that has been opened by the founder of Spotify. There's only clinics available worldwide in Sweden and London right now, and there is 100,000 person wait list. Don't ask me how Courtney was able to get me off of the wait list and into an appointment tomorrow before I leave on Thursday. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I'm also going to go to a lymphatic drainage massage to just try to work some stuff out of my system before the flight. And then I'm doing an HSR meetup at 5:55, angel numbers, obviously, at Joe and the Juice, which if you know me, you know I'm obsessed with. And the wedding we came to was actually the founder of Joe and the Juice. So it's just fitting that the London meetup is there. I hope it ends up being like less than 20 people, so I actually get to talk to everybody and like figure out more stuff about them. But tonight with my best friend Sophie as a thank you, I'm just gonna take her out to dinner to this new hotspot called Nina, which my friend Amy, who does a lot of PR worldwide but is based in London, got us into. So I'm so excited. I'm probably the most excited though that all of my compression is off for the time being. So you have to wear compression 24/7 basically for a month. You can obviously shower without it on, and I haven't taken it off in 24 hours. So I just disclosed that I haven't showered in 24 hours, but I just showered. I can't wait to put on some makeup and feel good. Go to Sophie's after I do some serious computer work today. I'm gonna go try this new coffee shop, Hagen, which apparently is amazing, and I met the founder at the Joe and the Juice wedding. So come with me for the rest of this trip, and this has been so fun. I'm so sad to leave. I'm also devastated to leave the flowers that Courtney got me. He buys me flowers like every place that we go to, and they're not dead yet, so I'm sad to leave them. But I am officially checking out and going to my best friend Sophie's house after I go do some coffee shop work for the afternoon.
They're all coming together now to create your digital avatar, which hopefully should resemble something a little bit like yourself.
Wow.
In a bit when I go into the full screens, I'll show you your full body so you can
Wow.
take another
Yeah.
picture of that. So the main areas we're going to talk about today are basically been chosen because we want to focus on these areas that can be really influenced by your diet, lifestyle, to essentially be really proactive about your health, prevent disease and illness from occurring in the future.
Wow.
You can also stop and ask me any questions throughout.
Cool, okay.
Everything's going to be written in an online summary to you anyways at the end, so
Okay.
don't worry about remembering the numbers.
Okay, great. Cool thing.
So it picks up absolutely everything, like little like reds, anything. It's very fast. They get back to us within a week normally, and it'll update on your online summary.
Wow, that's my heart.
That's your heart.
That's so cool.
It all sounds familiar.